Bloody thing. Can't tell if these GoPros are on. Well, hey there YouTube biker people, it's Tall Biker here. Now I'm riding my new MT-09 that I bought very recently, and I'm still running it in, but that time is almost done. I've done just coming up 530 miles. So what are my thoughts on the first kind of initial mileage? Predominantly great, all up. I'm really happy with this bike. It's a great bike. So there have been a few little niggles. First thing, the front brake reservoir. When I got the bike, it was, I don't know, a little bit waggling all over the place. The nut was done up, but it was kind of still moving around quite a lot. So I just put a small rubber washer in, just to pack out the space a little bit more, and sorted. Another really quite potentially dangerous thing, a strange engine cutout. When you're going really slow, just coming to a stop, you're almost sort of just coasting to a stop, you dip the clutch and the engine boop just dies on you. It only actually happened maybe 3 times right near the beginning. Touch wood, it hasn't happened since. This is something that you really don't want happening, and like I say, it was worrying, and it happened only a few times, but it's potentially lethal if that happens at the wrong time. Let me know in the comments, any of you 2021 MT-09 owners, if this has happened to you, how often and what the circumstance was. Another subjective point, I mean, there are loads of kind of hoses and bits and pieces on this bike. If you went one way, you could say that's the look of the bike. On the other way, it could be considered a little untidy, particularly up front where the horn is mounted, but you know what, it doesn't offend me too much. Another not so good point, on the menu there are only 2 spaces that you can choose the information that you see on the dash. To be honest, I think the fuel gauge should be on there all the time, and you should be able to choose from the others. As well as that, I find that reaching over to try and operate this scroll wheel while you're trying to maintain control over the throttle is deceivingly difficult, and it really does distract you from the road, and it's not a very accurate application. Your thumb, I don't know, I don't enjoy that. I really think you should be able to control these things on the left hand side. Another negative point for me is the fuel tank size, and you know, obviously impacting the range. It's only 14 litres. I would prefer if they made it like 15 to 16 litres. The fuel gauge, I'm not a massive fan of this one big bar, so you think you're full up for ages and then it quickly kind of goes down. I wish they had more segments to the fuel gauge. The indicators, you know, they work fine, but it's the way they're mounted. The design is pretty terrible, to be honest. They stick out like a little prong, and they're held on by this little thin piece of rubber that gets easily dislodged, and it's well, as I haven't much experience with putting it back in place, really a pain in the arse to actually get back in place. Let me go into the good points. You know, there are a handful of bad points, but the good points, the great points on this bike are all the main ones. Super comfortable. It's got brilliant power and excellent handling, great sound, engaging ride, and it's versatile. You can go through town to do town work just as easy as you can enjoy fast spirited riding, and to have all of that in one package on a comfortable fun, interesting bike, then you know you've really got something good. So yeah, I look forward to bringing you more videos on this bike. Maybe not until next year. So I had to get around that bend. I was enjoying that. It leans over really nice. But for now, this has been The Tall Biker. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you with another video, I hope very soon.
If you like what you've seen, remember to hit the like button, subscribe. I'll have another video coming soon. This has been The Tall Biker. Thanks for watching.